welcome to my video. I'm doing a get ready with me for my birthday. Today's my 18th birthday and I'm going to be having like a little family gathering. But because of the coronavirus, I can't go out anywhere really. But it's fine. I'm just going to do my makeup for you guys. My hair, I just came out of the shower so it's wet right now, so excuse that. But I'm going to a salon to get it cut and they're going to style it there. So all I'm going to do in this video is my makeup. I don't exactly know what look I'm going to go for yet, but let's see. I'm going to put on lashes and yeah, hopefully it will go well. And I hope the lighting's okay. This time I'm not using any artificial lighting, I'm just using my window because I think it just lets you see the makeup a lot easier and a lot better. So first of all, we're going to put on some face oil. So I already put on moisturizer and this is the Measurable Difference Rose Hip Hydrating Oil. So it's like a nice base for my makeup. So how have you all been coping with the coronavirus thing? So I'm in the UK and our schools just got shut down. Like, they're shutting down tomorrow basically. My A-levels are cancelled. So I'm just gonna tie my hair back so it's a bit easier to do my makeup. So I'm gonna use the Estee Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place makeup. And this one's in the shade 3W120. It's so strange because I haven't filmed like a makeup video in ages like I used to do them. So I'm just gonna dot this on my face. And I usually wear this foundation when I'm like going to somewhere special or something because it's like really full coverage. But I think it's quite dark like compared to my skin, as you can see, but it's fine. I don't really care that much. But I know some people do, so I already know, okay? And then what I'm going to do, just to add a bit of extra hydration, I'm going to put on some primer water from Primark, and it's basically just spray for my face. And then what I like to do now, I just take this brush, it's like a buffing brush, and then just buff in the foundation. And my appointment, my hairdressing appointment's at 1:15, and I need to leave at 12, so I'm in a little bit of a rush. So sorry if I'm like rushing the whole time. And always make sure to blend down your neck and your ear as well, just so it all like looks part of your skin and doesn't have like a straight line of a different color. So now that I've blended in the foundation, I'm just going to take my Real Techniques Miracle Complexion Sponge and just go over my foundation. And you know, a lot of people tell me like, oh, how come your foundation looks so smooth and blended in, it doesn't even look like you're wearing makeup? I'm really like, that's because I spent a long time blending. Like I literally go in with a brush and fully like buff it in properly so it like kind of melts into my skin, and then if there's any harsh lines or anything, the sponge will help. So it's just really important to have a good base because nothing else will look good on top of it if you don't have a nice foundation and concealer base. And once again, I'm just going to spray my face like one more time just to keep my face hydrated since I'm only wearing this makeup for the whole day. This is a really good technique because it just kind of locks in moisture between layers. So what I'm going to take now is my Fit Me Concealer by Maybelline, and it's in the shade 20. And I'm just going to put that on like places I want to conceal. So I'm just going to put my forehead, nose, chin, under my eyes, all of that. So I know I look a bit crazy right now, but that's just the nature of makeup. Basically, I'm just going to take this brush. It's like a flat kind of brush, and I like to use this for all the parts of my face apart from my under eye. So I'm just going to pat it in, pat the concealer in. And I like this technique because it just doesn't move the concealer around too much, because with concealer you want it to be really direct. You don't want it to like go everywhere. And the reason I don't like to use a sponge for the concealer on my face is just because it reduces the coverage a little bit. Because when I use a sponge, it just absorbs a lot of the product. And when I'm trying to conceal something, I want it to be on my blemish or whatever. So now I'm just gonna use the sponge to blend my nose and my under eyes. Okay, so now I've blended it all in, I'm just going to set my face with my Laura Mercier translucent powder. So first I'm just going to do my under eyes, and I just want to smooth out all the creases first. Or you're just going to set the creases. And I don't really bake my under eyes, like I don't leave the powder there, I just keep on pushing it in. And and also on my eyelids as well. And I also set my forehead and just like where else I put concealer, on my nose and chin. Okay, so now we've set our face. I'm just gonna do my eyebrows. So I have the Revolution like brow pencil here, and I'm just gonna take my spoolie, brush through my eyebrows, and then I'm just gonna use this pencil and fill them in. I've just zoomed you in a bit so you can see better. I don't know why I didn't think of that earlier. But yeah, I don't fill in my eyebrows too much because I have pretty full eyebrows already, but just a few empty spaces and just the arch and this part of it, I just like to fill it in. And then since I don't thread my eyebrows, I have like a lot of hair around it that I'm just gonna conceal around as well, just to make it look more clean. My eyebrows probably look uneven, so I'm sorry, but I just can't do them that well. So I'm just brushing through them once again. I think I overfilled this one over here, but whatever. And I'm just gonna take this concealer. It's literally a Primark concealer. It's like a stick thingy like that, and I like to use this because it's quite like, it has quite like a stiff texture. It's quite thick. I like to use this for carving out my brows. I take this little brush and I just go under and over with the concealer. Okay, so now I've just gone over it with concealer. I'm just gonna pat it in a little bit with my finger just so it's not as harsh. Okay, so I'm pretty happy with my eyebrows. I'm just gonna take a white eyeshadow and just put it right underneath. Here I have the James Charles palette and like the Morphe one. And I'm just going to take a brush, dipping it into the white shade, and I'm just going to put that right under my eyebrows. It just kind of emphasizes the brightness, the concealer kind of thing, and it just lifts your eyebrows. I don't know, I really like the look. Okay, it's time for eyeshadow. I really don't want to go too overboard, but we're just gonna be a bit simple. So I'm just gonna take some of these neutral shades at the top and just put that in my crease. Sorry, the weather is so bad outside, so it's probably like it's not bright at all. There's like no clouds, or I think it's fully covered in clouds. I mean. That's why the lighting just looks so weird, but we have to work with it. So I'm just going to do the same thing for the other eye. So I'm just going to take a dark brown colour and just put that on the outer corner. Okay, so I'm just going to blend that out a little bit more just so it looks more seamless. I wish I could do some wing liner, but I really don't have time. Okay, I actually think I'm going to do a cut crease. So I'm probably going to use the same concealer that I use here. So I'm just going to take the concealer and put it on my lid. I used to do this all the time and then I just stopped doing like proper eyeshadow. So we're just going to take it kind of halfway and then slowly kind of blend it out. And I'm just going to set the top of it just so it doesn't crease. That's what we're doing. We're just going to repeat the same thing on the other side. Alright, so now I've done that, I'm just going to take this shade, the second one there. It's like a kind of silvery, a little bit gold, but I'm just gonna put that on my lid. So I'm just taking this Morphe flat brush M135 and I'm just gonna put that on. If you want it to be really intense, you could put like a glitter glue or something, but this isn't really glittery, so I don't know. Or you could wet the brush as well. The annoying thing is, whenever I put like a shimmer shade, it always goes higher than the crease I make. So it's really difficult. What we're gonna do is just blend the end of the shimmer out a little bit. Okay, so now we're ready for lashes. I'm just gonna put a little bit of mascara on first. This is just the Collection Volumizing Waterproof Mascara. And I'm just gonna put that on just so it blends in a bit better. Obviously, I'm not trying to make it curly, I'm just going to put a little bit on. So for lashes, I'm going to put on the Coco Lashes Queen Bee lashes. And I've worn these so many times, so they look disgusting, but I really like them, so I'm just going to put these on. So I just put the glue on them. So I'm going to let them dry for like 20 seconds. Okay, so my lashes are on. I've had some difficulties, I'm stressing. I was supposed to leave it 10 minutes ago, but you know, it's fine. We're just going to take the shades that we use in the crease underneath our lower lash line. So I'm rushing now, so I'm just gonna quickly get this done. I'm just going to put a bit of mascara on my lower eyelashes. Trying not to get it on my skin, which is very hard. Alright, so now we have to quickly put my bronzer on. So I'm taking the Butter Bronzer by Physicians Formula, and I'm just going to put that on my cheeks. And you know the places that you bronze. I'm just going to put this Milani blush on. And then the Laura Geller Gilded Honey highlighter, the little one. I'm just going to put that on my cheekbones and my inner corner. At this point that my camera decided to run out of storage for my SD card. So I don't have any more footage for you guys. I am so sorry, because I really wanted to end the video nicely, but I was in a rush and I had to leave. And yeah, it's not very ideal. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Sorry I had to end it like this. Hope you subscribe. I'm also going to film what I got for my birthday, so if you want to watch that video, stay tuned. And yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.